Hello guys, this is Small Dev's channel and today we will create a cozy game inspired by Puppet. We will try to replicate this fantastic toy directly in Scratch. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's set the cozy game as the name of the project. Next we need to set the backdrop. Let's choose a picture of the heart to spread some love from our relaxation game. Our puppet will consist of several colorful rows. Let's upload the first one to the project. As you can see, we have uploaded two sprites, one representing the rectangle and the other circle. User will be able to click this circle, so we have two costumes to recognize whether the bubble is pressed or not. Let's jump to code for the row and start from setting the initial position. It's important to set this sprite to be in the back layer because we don't want it to overlap the bubbles. Now we jump to circle sprite. We need to place it on the left side of the rectangle. Again, we do it via go to XY component. The second step is to move it to the front layer. We will generate 5 more clones. Each of them will be moved by a few pixels to the right to build a total row consisting of 6 circles. We do it with help of create clone component. In order to control the distance between circles, we will create a variable called row1. Now the trick is that each time when clone is created, its x position will be incremented by 40. Let's run the app and check if we have 6 bubbles. Yes, we do have 6 of them, but we forgot to set the initial distance. Let's fix it right now. Now everything is perfect. To finish the first row, we need to handle the click event. As you remember, we have two costumes for the circle. Let's move the when this sprite clicked component. We need to recognize two states, bubble is clicked and bubble is not clicked. We'll use conditional logic for that and introduce isClick variable to keep the current state of the click. The default state will be that bubble is not clicked, so isClicked variable will be equal to false. In this state, we want to change the costume to circle 2 and set the isClicked variable to true. In the else condition, we do the opposite operation. We change the costume to circle 1 and the isClicked variable to false. If we run the app, we see that costumes are starting from circle 2, which is not exactly the thing we wanted to have. We need to set the initial costume to circle 1. Everything looks great. We can click and unclick the bubbles, so we can definitely say that we have finished the first row of our game. Now we need to import the sprites for the second row. As you can see, it looks very similar to the first one, except that the color is different. The logic that we made for the first row will be exactly the same for next rows. The difference is that new sprites will need to be placed with different coordinates. In order to reuse the code, we can just drag and drop the code blocks to new sprites. In order to set positions for bubbles in the second row, we need to create a new variable called row2 and update the code blocks. Let's check if our second row is ready. Yes, it looks so. Okay, now let's speed up a bit and apply exactly the same operations for next rows. We finished third row, and now let's make another one. As you can see, we had to fix the position of the fourth rectangle. Now we can proceed with the yellow one. The last row is orange. Again, we repeat the same operations. Okay, seems the last row is ready. Let's maximize the application and check the final result. That's all for today. Thank you very much and see you later.